morning, student. I am your business studies teacher, Gauri Sharma. Today, we will discuss the topic management. Our topic is management. Management means it is the art of getting things done through the others. Management is a process. It involves at each and every level in the organization or in our homes too. It is a very important function which requires at each and every level in the organization. We are very familiar with management in educational institution, in banking sector, in railways, in our homes or in parties also. Management is very important for the accomplishment of organizational goal or any aim. Management is connected with the planning. Secondly, organizing. Thirdly, directing. Staffing. And lastly, the controlling. So management is connected with all this: planning, organizing, directing, staffing and controlling. All these are the functions of management. So children, management starts with first function, that is called planning. Planning is the first and foremost function of management. In planning, we make plans, policies regarding our management or regarding our goal. Now, second one is organizing. Organizing means to organize a work. In organizing, we organize men, material, labor, all these. So children, management is a group activity. So for the accomplishment of organizational goal, we should unite, we should form a group. The management function works in a team. It is a teamwork. No one single person, no individual person can do management work. And if we form a group or if our team works better, then only our management function is fulfilled or completed. Now, next one is directing. Directing means in this process, in this function, superior gives direction to their subordinate, and the subordinate will receive the direction from their superior and do work according to them. Then only the management function is completed. Now, next one is staffing. Staffing means to recruit the employees at a work. There are two methods of training of the employees, that is on the job training, and first one is on the job training and second one is off the job training. Second one is off the job training. These are the on the job training and second one is off the job training. So these are the two methods of staffing process or training process. Through these two methods, we train our staff. So the staffing function is completed. Now last one is controlling. Controlling means when all these functions means planning, organizing, directing and staffing are completed, then the work of the controlling will start. Means controlling will control all the functions of management. In controlling, we will compare the assumed and the present. Means the work we assume to do and the present work we are doing. We are comparing the two works. Then when the assumed performance is equals to actual performance, then only better coordination or better controlling is done. If our action is not according to prescribed or not according to assumed work, then we should control our activities. Okay children, these all are the functions of management. Now we will discuss the features of management. Features of management. The first feature is continuous process. What is continuous? Continuous process. Management is continuous process. It requires at each and every level in the organization. Once the plan is made and all functions are done, then management is not completed. Management will start again because it is a continuous process. As we told you, it is a continuous process, so it doesn't mean that management will stop at once. No, it is a never ending process. Second one is intangible. Second one is intangible. Means management is intangible process. We cannot see it, we cannot touch the management. We can only feel the management. Third one is management is pervasive in nature. Third one is pervasive in nature. Pervasive in nature means management is required at each and every level, each and every department and each and every field in the organization. Likewise children, our organization is divided into many parts, many departments like purchase department, sales department, finance department, accounts department. So each and every level, each and every field management is important. Okay. Now children, we will discuss the levels of management. Okay children, what levels of management? Levels of management. There are 3 levels of management. There are 3 levels of management. We will take a pyramid like this. It is a pyramid of management and we divide this pyramid into 3 groups, 3 parts. So this first part is the top level management part. This level is called the top level management. And the second one is middle level management. Second one is middle level management. And the last one is, this one is lower level management. This level is called the lower level management. So this is the pyramid of management and the levels are divided into 3 parts: top level, middle level and the last one is lower level. In the top level, the executives and top level managers, likewise CEO, managing directors comes under this top level management. In the middle level management, the executives are come, means sales executives, purchase executives, and all other executives. In the lower level, employees are come. So these are the levels of management. Now children, management is very important function. You are studying in a school, there also a team of managers are there to organize the whole school, to organize the all works, to manage all the works of the school. In the same manner, in the house, our mother, our father manage all the works of the house, isn't it? Our mother manage all kitchen or all works of the house. Our father also manage house or some outside work also. So children, management is very important, most important. In the business term, in the commerce term, management is most important term. Now we will discuss the objectives of management. Means why the management is done. Why there is a need for management or why management is essential. There is a 3 question arises, means need and importance of management, and the advantages of management, and why there is need for management. Management is needed for the effective control in the organization. Management is needed for the betterment of the organization. Management is needed for the improvement of efficiency of the workers. Management is needed for the accomplishment of the organizational goals. So children, we will discuss the objectives of management. Objectives of management. Objectives of management. Okay children, first of all, I will explain the term management again. Management is the art of getting work done through the others. It is an art, it is a science, it is a profession. We can say management as a science because management has certain principles and we do work according to that principles, and those principles are related to past experiences and experiments. Management is also based on past experience, so we can say that management is a science. Management as a science, or we can say management as an art also. Management as an art. How we can say that management is art? Management is also called an art because management is based on creativity. If we have the sense of creativity, then it is called an art. In management process, managers make creative sense, make improvement or make innovations in the organization. There are many types of courses which improve the skills or efficiency of the employees, like MBA course. As you are familiar with the MBA course, MBA, okay. MBA means Master of Business Administration. MBA, we can improve our quality, our skills, and we can improve our employee skills too with the training also. Okay children, we can say management as a art, because art includes creativity and management also includes creativity. So now we will discuss the objectives of management. Means why management is needed. What are the objectives to make management? The main objectives of doing management is work in a better way. Work in a better way. If we want to do work in a better way, then we should make proper management for those work. First of all, if any businessman starts their business, there may be certain goals. As you know, each and every business set up with a certain goal. So for the accomplishment of that goal, management should be done. So with the proper management, the work done in a better way, in an efficient way, or in a proper way. Second one is improves the efficiency. So children, management is done to improve the efficiency of their employees, efficiency of their workers, so that they will perform their work in a better way, in an innovative way, or in a prescribed way. Now, third one is the objectives of management. The third one is better human relation. Better human relation. Better human relation. As we know, in the organization, there are many people working together for the accomplishment of the objective, for the attainment of the objective, for the attainment of the goal. So, it is necessary to maintain better human relation among them. If the relation in the organization is better, then only they unite, then only they cooperate each other, then only their work will goes in a right direction. So, better human relation is necessary, or the main objectives of management is to make better human relation among the employees. Now, fourth one is effectiveness. What is this? Effectiveness. Effective means to make our work effective, or in an effective manner. Management is important. Management is essential. Management reduce the maximum time or we can say that with the proper management we can do the same work with minimum effort, with minimum time. That is called the management. So children, these are all the what is management. We have discussed the term management, the objectives of management, the features of management, or the effectiveness of the management. So, the solution is or the result comes from the management is that management is the most important function in the organization, and for achieving the organizational goal, for achieving the organizational objective, there must be a effective management in the organization. Or management is a teamwork. It is a teamwork. Management is a teamwork. Likewise, here one person, here the second person, here the third person, here fourth person, here fifth person, and here sixth person. All these persons are connected with each other, and all these persons unite with each other. This is called the teamwork. In a teamwork, each and every person is connected with each and every. And if a single person do all the work, then it may be some error comes in the direction, and the work done by a single person may not be effective. But when all 6 persons are do the same work, or when they form a group, they form a team, and the work done by the whole team must be effective, then the management function is fulfilled. So children, management is a science, management is an art, or management is a teamwork, or it is a continuous process. It is a continuous process. It is a pervasive in nature, and there is a 3 levels of management. So children, we will discuss our next topic later. So stay home, stay safe, and keep learning. Thank you.